Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video, let's understand the @switch template syntax and how to use it in Angular application. The new syntax of @switch is an alternative to the previous ng-switch structural directive. To understand the example of @switch, I'll create one variable with name modes of transport of type string equals to, I'll assign the value is roadway. Okay, save the changes and now I'll use this variable inside ng-switch. So here I'll comment the previous code of @for and now we will write the code for @switch, example of switch. Okay, so first we will see quickly the syntax of ng-switch and then we will see how ng-switch replace with @switch. So we have created one variable with name modes of transport and now we will use this inside ng-switch. So for that I'll take one div and inside div I'll add ng-switch equals to variable which we have created just now. This is modes of transport. And inside this ng-switch we need to add the switch cases. So for switch cases we used to use ng-switch case equals to, first I want to add a roadway, then I want to add a message. We can travel by bus, by car, by auto, etc. Okay. So similarly, I'll add one more switch case for airway. So here we can travel by flight. And next I want to add railway. Here we can travel by train. And one more thing, here we can add the default case with *ng-switch default. For this I want to display the text no way found. Okay, save the changes and go to the browser. Here can't bind the ng-switch since it's not a known property of div. So in order to use the structural directive ng-if, ng-for, ng-switch, we need to import common modules in imports array if you are working with standalone component. Okay, save the changes and go to the browser. Here you can see the output. We can travel by bus, car, auto, etc. because the value of this mode of transport variable is roadway. If I change it to railway, you can see the output, you can travel by train. And if I change it to seaway, then you can see no way found because we didn't add the seaway inside these three cases. So this is the syntax of ng-switch structural directive. Now we will see the same example with @switch. So I'll comment this. I'll write here switch and inside switch we need to pass the variable, in our case modes of transport, and inside this switch we need to add the cases. So the first case is I'll add roadway, and if the case is roadway then I want to print we can travel by bus, car, auto, etc. Similarly, I'll add the rest two cases. One is for railway and one is for airway. For airway, we can travel by flight, and for railway, we can travel by train. What is the value of mode of transport? Is seaway. I'll change it to railway. Now save the changes and go to the browser. You can see we can travel by train because the mode is railway. If I change the mode is airway, you can see the output, we can travel by flight. For road, we can travel by bus, car and auto. And if I type here the seaway, then you can see nothing is displaying. So for that, we need to use default case, @default, and inside this, I want to pass this text no way found. So now the code will render default because our mode of transport is seaway. So the default block is used to render a template when none of the @case blocks matches the value of the expression. So save the changes and go to the browser. Here you can see we are getting no way found message. So now compared to ng-switch directive, this @switch block syntax is similar like JavaScript switch case syntax. It is more readable, understandable and easy to use. So hope you understand the example of switch case. So what is switch block? Switch template syntax is used to select the right template section to render based on the value of an expression. And typically we should use @switch when we have at least two or more different options to display depending on the value of expression. And if on the other hand we have only two options to display, then we should use the @if syntax instead of @switch. Next, what is default? The default block is optional and can be omitted. But if no case matches the expression and there is no default block, nothing is shown on the browser. And last, what is the benefit of @switch over the ng-switch directive? First benefit is it is much more perceptive. It reads just like a plain switch statement in JavaScript. And second benefit is no explicit imports are needed in standalone component. The @switch syntax is automatically available in all templates. For example, here I'll remove the common module and I'll change the way is to railway and save the changes. So here you can see we are getting expected output with switch case without using common modules. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching this video, and if you like this video then please help me to increase my subscribers. Thank you. Bye bye.